Me, 2, 3 names that you would say if Andrew Berry comes away with these guys at the end of tonight, he's done a pretty good job again with building this roster out.
Well, I'm going to go back to the idea of going receiver at 44 and edge in the third round. I think if, Sky Moore is there at 44, I know I like George Pickens. There's a lot to like about him. There's always a good chance, though, he might not be available. It seems like it's likely he's not, based on some of the things you read. But if Sky Moore's there at 44, I think he's a phenomenal option. We've seen, receivers from the MAC really go dominate in the NFL. Guys like Antonio Brown, Julian Edelman, Deontay Johnson, they've had a lot of success. I think Moore's got speed to take the top off of defense. He's got the ability to separate, similar in some ways to Deontay Johnson. And Moore's got gigantic hands. I talked about the drop rate with Pickens, how low it was. Moore's isn't that much worse. It's only 3.3%. So he hangs on to a lot of footballs. So he's interesting to me. And in the third round, if Cameron Thomas, the edge rusher out of San Diego State, is there, he's another guy I really like. 6'4", 267 pounds, had 11 and a half sacks a year ago for San Diego State. Not the longest edge rusher, but agile, a 3-cone time of less than 7 seconds. So it tells me he's got some bend, some flexibility to get around the edge. And again, just, Andrew Berry's value of productivity, this would be a little bit off his trends a little bit because he's leaned towards Power 5 guys, but I think Cameron Thomas has the ability to kind of step in, have a good role right away, and certainly growth to be a pretty good number 2 defensive end. And when you have Myles Garrett on one side, you don't need the most elite guy. If you have a guy who's at least a solid number 2 on the other side, that's plenty to work with, I think.